At last.
So put that thing away.
For honor.
We know George Takei for his role as Sulu on Star Trek, of course, but now he's playing a different role, and it's one that he knows very well. He's in the new musical Allegiance, which tells the story about Japanese-American families who were forced to live in internment camps after the Pearl Harbor bombing. And it's a story he lived when he was a child. George Takei joins us live now in studio, and you were 4 years old when this all happened.
I was 5. I had just turned 5. A month after my 5th birthday, the soldiers came to our home and literally at gunpoint ordered our family out of the house.
5 years old. You remember that very vividly, don't you?
That was the most terrifying morning ever. My parents got us up very early that morning. I have a brother, a year younger, 4 years old, and a baby sister, still an infant. They dressed us hurriedly, and my brother and I were told to wait in the living room while my parents did some packing in the bedroom. And so we were just gazing out the front window, and suddenly we saw 2 soldiers marching up our driveway. They carried rifles with shiny bayonets on them. They stomped up the porch and with their fists began pounding on the door. And we were petrified. We're kids, and the whole house seemed to shake. My father came out, opened the door, and literally at gunpoint, we were ordered out of our house. My father gave my brother and me a few packages to carry, and we went out and stood on the driveway and waited for our mother to come out. And when she came out, she had our baby sister in one arm, a huge, heavy-looking duffel bag in the other, and tears were streaming down her face. So that morning is embedded in my memory.
And we were just talking, that was only 76 years ago. This is still very current history for us here in the United States. Now, the play Allegiance, it's a musical. It's bringing that part of your life into play. The original version was 2015 on Broadway. We were talking about this as a reimagining. We have a new choreographer. Tell us about that.
Well, we have a new director, a new choreographer. We have 5 of the cast from Broadway, me among them, and a brand new cast of 15 for this production. But I think we've benefited from each iteration. We've originally opened first at the Old Globe Theater in San Diego, and we went from there to Broadway. And so this is the 3rd iteration of it. And I think we keep improving with each new venture.
And something I think it's great that you said Wednesdays are for students, they're for kids, so that they know exactly this chapter in history, U.S. history, right?
And it's a musical. And, there are moments when we hear the sobbing and the sniffling out there. But we also have people that are laughing, because laughing and also tapping their toes to the production numbers. And those singing and dancing production numbers are organic to the story, because resilience isn't just bullet-biting, teeth-gritting strength. It's also having the strength to find beauty in harsh conditions, and to find happiness, and to fall in love, and get married and have babies. And the Camp Command allowed the teenagers almost every other month to have dances in the mess hall after dinner. The tables were cleared away, the benches were put off to the side, and the teenagers had their dances. And the barrack that we were in was right across from the mess hall. And my mother put us to bed, but we heard the big band sound of the 40s, Tommy Dorsey, Benny Goodman wafting over the night air to us. And I relate to the music of that time.
It's amazing what we remember as children. The clips look fantastic, George, and I hope people get a chance to see it. Against Allegiance runs through April 1st at the Japanese American Cultural and Community Center. You can get more information about times and tickets on our website, kcal9.com. It's seen on TV. It looks fantastic, so hopefully you'll head out and see it. Thank you, George.